Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Mantis here before a capacity crowd of 3,000 plus in Thunder Bay, Ontario for Vampiro, the Mexican wrestling legend's hometown debut. This was the first time he ever wrestled in his hometown of Thunder Bay, Ontario, after wrestling all over the world. And I am here with my colleague Max Mooney, the marvelous one himself.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Great North Wrestling event as we see Vampiro here.
I believe that's his sister, who's actually walking a group of young children, young Indian youth, down to the ring with Vampiro, and they're all dressed up like Vampiro.
That's right, all of them have the face paint here. That's Vampiro's following.
Very special treat for all these young children tonight. Walking to the ring with Vampiro, who is of course their hero. He is an absolute legend in the professional wrestling business, and here he comes, and he is a mean customer.
That's right, and Vampiro in Thunder Bay is pretty much like Hulk Hogan was everywhere else.
Yes, and of course Vampiro was the Hulk Hogan of Mexico for many years, probably the most popular wrestler in Mexico for a period of time, and certainly has a crowd behind him here tonight.
That's right, fighting in his own hometown, your capacity crowd, 3,000 plus people, one of the biggest Great North Wrestling events of all time.
And of course, WWE used to frequent this venue very often, and our crowd certainly rivaled any crowd they ever drew in this town. And Vampiro tonight is facing Vinny Glyde, who for a period of time was a wrestler in Great North Wrestling, and Glyde is managed tonight by the lovely Dee, who, I don't know what she saw in him on this particular night. She's a very lovely lady, has a spectacular figure, but I guess he must have brainwashed her somehow. I really don't know why she was with him, and she's going to be helping him out here tonight against the Vampiro himself.
That's right, Vampiro, very experienced here. He's fought all over the world. He fought in WCW for quite many years.
He feuded with Sting in WCW, I believe, and that was probably one of the feuds he was most known for by American and Canadian fans.
That's right. During the glory days of wrestling. And as we see Vampiro here, it looks in great condition for his age, you gotta say.
Referee keeping the two men apart. Vampiro seemed ready to go. I mean, Vampiro, I guess, would have been in his late 30s, early 40s in this match, and he looks in absolute top shape. Of course, he's a guardian angel in Mexico, part of the crime-stopping group, and I believe he's actually working on bringing the guardian angels to Thunder Bay, actually, right now in the year 2014.
That's right, he is beginning his a chapter in Thunder Bay with the guardian angels, as we see him preparing for his match here.
He has moved, or he's in the process of moving back to Thunder Bay, so that should be very interesting to have their hometown here home permanently. As we see, Vinny Glyde does not want to enter the ring. I think he might be a bit intimidated by Vampiro, and this Dee is kind of laughing. I don't know what's going through her head right now.
With arms like that, I'd be intimidated too. As we see Dee on the sidelines here. I don't know what she sees in this guy. I really don't.
This guy is arrogant, he's cocky, and I don't know what he has to be cocky about. I guess we'll see during this match here tonight if he has any wrestling skill or not. I know he has faced Brutus Beefcake in the past. He has faced Honky Tonk Man in the past. So he has fought some top athletes here. But I really don't know how he's going to fare against a man who is in phenomenal condition in his hometown for his hometown debut, Vampiro.
That's right, as he has some words for his hometown audience here. Vampiro, how tall would you say? I think he's about 6'3", 240 pounds.
Definitely 6'3", 250, as you see the crowd throwing popcorn at him.
This is one of the rowdiest crowds I think we ever had.
I believe there was 3 or 4 fights in the stands this night as the crowd is just going nuts.
Extremely rowdy crowd.
Needs to get in the way.
That's right, Thunder Bay, one of the rowdiest audiences we've ever had, but we love going there.
Yes, and I'm sure we will be back in the future. That is up to the Great North Wrestling office, but from my understanding, they have Thunder Bay, Ontario in their sights for the future. Of course, the company will be expanding in 2015. They'll be making their return to Ottawa, Ontario, where they have not been in 6 years, so we're very excited about that. We will be returning to Hawkesbury, Ontario at the Robert Hartley Arena, February 28, 2015, and we'll also be back in Smith Falls, Ontario.
That's right.
Lots of discussion here on the outside. Vampiro taking a break, looking at his watch.
I think he's just as sick as the audience here, waiting for Vinny Glyde to finally get in the ring. Somebody get his butt in there.
Vampiro is having some fun here tonight. He's happy to be home. I know he's back for a couple of weeks after this, meeting a lot of old friends. And now he's talking to the referee. He seems to be getting a little bit frustrated with all this stalling of the man in the Elvis-like outfit here tonight. Now he's sneaking up from behind Vampiro. What is this? Backing up. Vampiro doesn't even care.
I don't think Vampiro's intimidated the least bit. You can see him there very nonchalant, just pretty much telling the referee to just start the match already.
Vampiro laughing at this guy, laughing at his outfit. He looks like a true punk here. You got to admit that Vampiro has a tremendous look to him. Very unique look in the world of professional wrestling. As he's about to tie up with Glyde here. Glyde takes him into the corner and Vampiro kind of like laughing about it.
That's right, Glyde letting him go. I'm not sure. I think Vampiro just let him. What is this?
Glyde doing his own version of a spinneroonie-esque move.
I'm not really sure what that was, or I'm pretty sure the audience had no idea as well. And we'll see what.
Now he's flexing his minuscule bicep to the audience.
Not a loss of words here with all the ridiculousness going in the ring right now.
Very tight outfit on Glyde tonight, not leaving much to the imagination. Vampiro just wants to get going here as we see another lockup. Glyde pulling the hair of Vampiro.
You can see a bit of a muffin top there on Glyde.
Big slap, big chop to the chest.
You see a smirk on Vampiro's face, just not taking any effect from that shot.
Vampiro takes a look at him like, is this the best you got?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe Vampiro's got to watch out if he becomes too cocky here. Then
Vampiro holding his knee. I don't know if he pulled something going backwards there, but he appears to be shaking out a knee almost.
You gotta be careful with those joints. Vampiro just smashing there. You see the power there.
Now Vampiro having some fun. We're seeing the real Vampiro here. He just smashes Vinny Glyde to the corner, and the referee really fighting with all his might, and a huge chop to Glyde.
Oh my goodness, look at those chops just echoing through the building.
Basically spanking Glyde on the chest with those hands.
Glyde rolls out of the ring, and the referee gets a shot. What is this?
The referee eats a chop.
We do not condone this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Great North Wrestling officials need to fine Vampiro for that, because that was uncalled for. Now Glyde is almost hiding behind D. I believe he just threw D down.
Unbelievable, just throwing his woman down to the mat. Why would he do that?
A lot of unusual stuff happened. Referees getting thrown, women managers getting thrown by their own clients.
Look at all the garbage from the audience. The audience has been throwing stuff at Vinny Glyde this entire time.
Vinny Glyde hiding, just squeezing the thighs of D. D's telling Vampiro to back off. Now Vampiro's got D by the arm, got her by the waist, and she's being picked up like a rag doll. I believe she's probably enjoying it. And Vampiro gets kicked in the balls, and now he's getting stomped at the back of the head, elbowed at the back of the head by Vinny Glyde here.
I don't know what the referee's doing here. The referee, I'm not sure if he knows who to disqualify. Lots of dirty tactics by both opponents here.
Of course, Vinny Glyde is a radio DJ in Canada. He thinks he has some dance moves, I guess. He might do that aloud in the office in between DJ talkings, I guess, whatever the hell you call them.
That's right, you know, that's what they say. He's got a face for radio, and that is true.
Face for radio and a body for radio, as you see that interesting outfit there. But he's really nailing Vampiro on the back of the head, and this appears to be angering Vampiro more than anything.
Big shot to the back of Vampiro now on the mat. A
huge
big
kick
out. Just threw him outside the ring, and as the crowd is just throwing stuff at.
The crowd absolutely hates this gentleman, Vinny Glyde, and Vampiro is having some problems getting up. I think there might be something wrong with Vampiro's leg.
That's right.
I don't think it's because of Vinny Glyde, but
what is with the chair?
He could have pulled something early in the match.
This is not a street fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a street fight. What is with the chair? The referee there getting the chair out very good.
And Vampiro nails Vinny Glyde.
Vampiro's really slowed down. I'm not sure. You mentioned the knee problem there. I think he brings the chair right back in. What is going on here?
Vinny Glyde down on the canvas. Vampiro has the chair.
I think the rule book has been just thrown out the window here. As
props the chair up into the corner. course, Vampiro is getting some slack, I think, as his first match in his hometown. Throws Vinny Glyde into the corner hard, follows it up by a clothesline smash and a bulldog headlock.
Big bulldog. Vinny Glyde here just wailing like a fish.
Vampiro probably could have finished him off there, but now he pulls it up. He's like, no, I want to punish him some more.
And I don't blame him for all those cheap tactics and ridiculous taunts.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of woman Dee is if she leaves tonight with Vampiro, who's been known to be a bit of a ladies' man in the past, or with Vinny Glyde. I think it's going to depend on who wins this bout.
Well, I don't know about that, but we see here Vinny Glyde is back up. Vampiro's got his back turned. He's got to watch out here.
Glyde meticulously setting up that chair and nails Mcully, whose Vinny Glyde's real name is Ben Mcully, and he nails him right in the balls.
Unbelievable. Kung Fu-like maneuver there, spin kick to the chest, very agile for his size.
Aaron smashes Vampiro's face right into the chair. That backfired on Vampiro, who is now getting choked against the second rope, right in front of the timekeeper's table.
See, we were laughing at Vinny Glyde, but Vinny Glyde's tactics have worked now, as he is in control here, and Vampiro's in trouble. If he doesn't do something quickly, this could be the end of it.
Glyde is very sneaky as he smashes a chair on the back.
We see a mean streak here from Glyde, who might have lulled Vampiro into a false sense of security, just wailing on Vampiro with that chair right now.
All I can come up with is this must have been a no disqualification match. This happened numerous years ago. We are doing post-production commentary on this match, but there's no other explanation why the referee would not have disqualified Mcully by now. But Mcully needs those tactics if he wants to finish off Vampiro, but they're not working, as we see Vampiro get his arm up in time before the pin was made.
But Vampiro, if he doesn't do something here, he is in trouble, as we see a little dance. He might have injured himself more than he injured Vampiro there.
Yes, Mcully is not wearing elbow pads here. Vinny Glyde just stomping on the fingers now of Vampiro.
Smashing him in the head there as Vampiro going down hard. See Vampiro now trying to recover. You see the agony on his face, and lots of the audience have phones and cameras taking pictures as they're watching one of their favorite superstars from the past, Vampiro.
We see a chop here to Vampiro. It does not seem to have much effect, has more effect on Mcully's hand. Of course, Vampiro's knee really seems to be bothering as he drops down to the second rope.
Yeah, that's right. You can
looks almost frustrated there.
Are those dress shoes, or what are those?
I don't know if they're dress shoes or wrestling boots. I don't know anything about this guy, other than he's not going to be having kids anytime soon. Big boot to the face.
Shades of Hulk Hogan there, a big boot to the face, just knocking out.
Vampiro doing a dance of his own right now.
Look at the audience, that arena's absolutely packed.
Full house tonight as Dee watches on with a look of concern on her man.
That's right, Vinny Glyde just slowly getting up, groggy from that shot, as the audience yells for Vampiro to finish him off.
Now Vampiro has the chair. He might be getting some revenge on what Vinny Glyde was doing earlier.
That's right, I think he's had enough of Vinny Glyde, and I think the audience has had enough of Vinny Glyde. He wants to finish him off.
Vampiro a lot more powerful, and we could see that as he just about hammers Vinny Glyde right through the canvas with that huge chair shot.
He's mangling the back of Vinny Glyde, getting some well-deserved revenge on Vinny Glyde for all those chair shots he unleashed earlier.
Picking up Glyde, smashes his face down to the chair. Vampiro throws the chair out. He doesn't need that anymore. He's signaling for the end right here.
The audience says it's time. I think...
What is Dee doing in the ring? This is a mistake on Dee's part. Dee's trying to help her man. She's pulling Vampiro's hair. She actually pulled Vampiro down to one knee.
I think she's about a third of the size that he is, and I'm surprised that she was able to get him down.
The funny thing is, she's actually from Thunder Bay, and she's committing treason here.
Big spin kick. What's going on here?
That was almost a 3 count.
Unbelievable.
I think that woman, Dee, on the outside would have had a better chance in this match than Vinny Glyde from what we just saw.
Vinny Glyde going to the top here, all the way to the top.
That's a long way down. This is a long way down on a very hard mat, and he gets thrown right across the ring by Vampiro.
He might have broke his back there. He went down hard. That ring did not move.
He is in a lot of pain. He's probably wishing he did not come in dress shoes. He was thinking of dancing more than wrestling. And Vampiro appears to be signaling for his finishing hold right now.
That's right. Maybe rather than wearing that ridiculous uniform, he could wear hockey pads next time because he needs anything to get.
Needs a
Vampiro
helmet,
here.
pads, and a lot more than that.
He's in a world of hurt here, and looks like this could be over.
This is it. Now Mcully escaped. He's going for the pin. It looks like he's got a
It's gonna be a German suplex here.
Yeah.
Unless Vampiro here getting some counter shots here.
right to the jaw of Mcully. Mcully seems to be in La La Land. He's completely dazed right now. Ducks a clothesline. Vampiro comes off. What the hell is Mcully doing as he does
Another spin
spinning
kick.
wheel kick? This is reminiscent of Mcully's match with Jinder Mahal from numerous years ago.
That's right, another big spin kick.
Lots of unusual maneuvers here tonight.
Lots of unusual maneuvers.
Kicks Vampiro with a weak-looking kick. He's not going to finish him that easy. A jawbreaker to Vampiro. Vampiro is down.
Some sort of modified jawbreaker. This could be over.
Everything appears to be modified in this match on Vinny Glyde's part as D is back in the ring and he spanks D
Why
on
is
the
the
behind.
referee letting her in?
This is ridiculous.
Does he really
This
need her in there?
chauvinistic bastard. Now he splashes D in the corner. This is terrible.
I think D kind of unfortunately deserved that, as bad as I feel saying that. What's happening here? Big kiss?
D is getting around in this match.
Finishing maneuver.
Spike pile driver there.
1, 2, 3.
Vampiro rides Vinny Glyde into victory.
And this one's over. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, what a great event here. Great North Wrestling.
Vampiro definitely popular as he's soaking in the adulation of the crowd, makes short work of Vinny Glyde.